the week in review. And we will take you back to last Wednesday then, 12th of June. What happened on the 12th of June as far as OnPassive is concerned? There was no 360, but we did have an update for your OES on the Android app. And you should now be looking on your Android app at version 1.0.4.14. To check this, very easy. Open up your OES app on your Android device. Click it, open it, and top left-hand corner, you've got three dashes. Click on the dashes, and that will bring up a drop-down menu. It will say OnPassive. To the right of OnPassive, it will say V and the number. You're looking for 1.0.4.14. If you haven't got 1.4 at the end, then you need to go to your Google Play Store and to update it. Then you're on the latest version. Just for your information, if you're on Apple devices, it is 1.0.14. Okay, that is the latest version of that as well. Thursday then was a pretty quiet day. Nothing major from our point of view happened as far as OnPassive is concerned. But on Friday, we had a update on OnPassive YouTube page and also OnPassive Facebook page. That was the change of the logo and also the top header as well. Why? Because it was for Eid al-Adha, which is Eid Mubarak. That was all going across the Arabic nations all over the weekend, and that was to bring peace, joy, and prosperity to everyone. That was the header for that. So that was pretty good. So the logo was all changed on that. And also there was a very good post as well by our own Dr. Taruk with things that were happening over in Egypt. We're not going to touch on those at the moment, but this was obviously, it was shared also by our COO, Mohammed Kamal as well. If you want to find out what that was, it's very easy. Just find Dr. Taruk on Facebook and you can follow him, and you'll be up to date with everything that he posts as far as what he is doing over in Egypt. But bottom line is, it was fantastic news for him, and it's also going to be indirectly fantastic news for OnPassive. Saturday was a quiet day as far as OnPassive was concerned. Sunday was the Eid Mubarak festivities across the Arabic nations, and there was an awful lot of posts all over social media and the official OnPassive Facebook pages for that celebration. And I hope everybody had a fantastic time celebrating for that festive event that goes on once a year. Monday the 17th then, we had some updates actually on Monday. This is to do with OCONNECT. Now, if you remember, over the last, couple of weeks, I suppose, and specifically 2 weeks ago, you would have seen maybe a new person popping up into your speaker area that had just had UN on it. That little glitch had been fixed. Also, the icons with your badges and etc. in the speaker view, that's all been fixed, we were told on Monday, plus other things within the chat area of OCONNECT. All these little things that you guys reported back to us over the last week, 10 days or so. We got the okay on Monday that these have all been cleared out now, and they should be all working absolutely fine. As always, guys, if you do see anything on OCONNECT that's not working as you think is correctly, obviously the success team is your first port of call to advise them on them. If you get no joy for them, then you can come to any of us guys and we will have a look at it and see if it needs escalating. That was on Monday. Tuesday then, the logo on the official OnPassive pages went back to the normal one with our normal colors, etc. And also OMedia had a couple of new posts as well yesterday, which were, in my opinion, is one of the places that should be a daily port of call for everybody to go to. Why? because it gives you all the news that is there out in the ether for AI, the AI industry. It's not about OnPassive, but it's certainly about AI industry. And it really gives you a fantastic idea of how we in OnPassive are situated within the things that are going on now in the AI industry. But one of the really cool things that I love about OImedia.news is that the whole thing is auto-generated using AI. Okay, there's not somebody there writing up these posts. It is actually artificial intelligence that is writing these posts and putting it out there for us. Really, absolutely cool, ingenious way of getting news out there to the public. And it's going to be an integral part of things that are happening in the future. I am convinced about it as well. And here we are then, back around to today, Wednesday the 19th. So what's happened today then? Obviously, we've got 360, which is amazing. But more importantly, you will notice that there is a brand new pop-up in your ecosystem. And I want to talk to you a little bit about this pop-up that you'll see there. And it is fantastic news for all sorts of reasons. Why? Because it says the new payment processor is now live. Now, let me just expand what we mean by live now. It means that they're in... they will be able to be used very, very shortly. But more importantly, this is going to be for new people to begin with. Remember what has always been said, that things need to be sorted first. Okay, I don't want any of you going out there trying to subscribe to anything, trying to activate your OCONNECT or anything until we give you the green light. Remember, we have a backlog that needs to be addressed first before we then move on to the next stage. But one thing's for sure, this pop-up means that we are moving very rapidly into this next stage. One of the interesting parts that says there is that card transactions within countries restricted by Office of Foreign Assets Control are currently unavailable. What does this mean in layman's terms? It means that these are sanctioned programs for countries. And the OFAC administer a number of different sanction programs. The sanctions can be either comprehensive or selective, using the blocking of assets and trade restrictions to accomplish foreign policy and national security. The bottom line is, it's completely out of OnPassive's hands. Okay, what's in place by foreign policy, by governments and by countries is completely out of the hands as far as processing card payments is concerned, and we have to adhere by those rules and by those regulations that the OFAC have put down. So it was great to see that we are adhering to rules and regulations. But the best news of all is for our Indian brothers and sisters. The UPI payment gateway is on its way. What does this mean for you guys over there? You use it regularly already over in India to pay for so many things, okay? And this is going to make payment for India very, very easy. That's big news for OnPassive. Why? Because we know that you guys are close to 50% of the OnPassive corporate business. So be ready, okay? And very soon you'll be able to make payments with your UPI using mobile apps, and that is going to be coming soon as well. But also lots of other news, exciting news is going to be coming your way as well. And to make life easier for all of us, there's two examples at the bottom of the screen of the two of the Visa and the MasterCard payments that you will see on your slips. If you make a payment, okay, it's given the two examples of the names which you will see. So if you see those names, okay, you've been given fair warning that what they're going to be. So we don't need to have any of this hotel in Mexico or anything like that. Straight out into the open before it's even gone live. We are told what you're going to see on that payment slip for any payments that are coming forwards. And remember, it says in great big bold letters at the bottom, This is only an example, okay? It's not telling you or making any relevance to the amount that will have to be paid. It's an example, guys, okay? So don't stress, okay? As always, wait for anything official to come up in that pop-up or through our CEO. That's it for me.